Thank you for joining me for your weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 11th of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. There's an absolutely brilliant angle between the Sun and Pluto this week. But it is going to link in with the full moon, which occurs on Tuesday in the sign of Taurus, which is very much to do with security. Whereas Scorpio, the Sun, is very much to do with transformation. In a more practical sense, it can be about longer term finances, business, investment, entrepreneurship. In this opposition with the moon, something may need to be realigned, but Pluto is going to assist, being in a very positive angle to both positions. Pluto is very positive if we can sacrifice ourselves to its influence. So if we resist change because we do want to maintain the status quo at all costs, it can get a bit bumpy. But if we just recognise that change doesn't have to be in a physical or material sense, it can be inside of ourselves. So if there has been something that's been stuck about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your interrelations with someone you're intimate or close to, or you share a financial partnership, well, I think that Pluto can shine light into the darker corners of this, the hidden side, because the more insight that you can gain from Pluto, the better it's going to be. So this is a full moon generally that I think can be very positive. There's also a terrific angle this week between Mars in the sign of Libra, very much about balance, but it's forging a great link to the ruler of Libra, Venus, and also Jupiter, which themselves are in a conjunction. This combination can make us very confident. It can give us the push to be more playful, to socialise more, to interact. Whereas that Scorpio energy can be a bit sheltered, maybe a bit wary of what people's motives are, quite rightly. So when it comes to money or investment, I wouldn't be rushing in where angels fear to tread, simply because Mars and Jupiter are pushing us to be that much more risk-taking. But what I think they can do is ask us to be a bit more abandoned, especially when it comes to our social situations. Just be conscious that if you meet someone who seems amazing, and it's entirely possible with Jupiter and Venus in a conjunction, because Neptune is squaring up to these two and provides a kind of swirling mist of unreality. If this person or a scheme you're told about seems better than anything you've ever heard about before, well, they might be, but just like the rest of us, they've probably got a few catches, glitches or bumps to their modus operandi or their personality. So just stay resolutely grounded. And of course, with Mercury still tracking backwards, that does provide another potential for mischief. But it will be next week that Mercury goes forwards in Scorpio, and Mars, the co-ruler of Scorpio, also moves into Scorpio, and that's going to be a very exciting phase to look forward to. Your specific forecast, Sagittarius, is so exciting. Yes, there's a full moon which occurs in a very practical location, challenging the Sun in a very psychological one. And so there may be a sense of a change in your situation. Maybe some people are going out of your world. Maybe it's to do with a job. Maybe it's to do with an obligation or an attitude. But what can come in can be so fulfilling. It's almost like a new start. You can showcase yourself in such a successful way. And if you're single, there could be an opportunity to get much closer to a group of people that are fun to be with, or one person who really seems to impact on your senses a great deal more. But the psychological issue is reinforced from that full moon by Mercury continuing to track backwards. I just think it's really important that if you are making any decision about bringing something to an end, you are fully informed of the facts. Because if you do make an assumption that proves to be wrong, it could be something that actually is a very disappointing memory for you. But overwhelmingly, with Venus and Jupiter in your sign linking to Mars, this can be a week that, yes, has its more sensitive undertones, but also has some absolutely gorgeous opportunities. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.